Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is one of my favorite attractions at Disneyland Resort. So today we're going to take a look at this entire ride experience by doing a commentary of this attraction. I'm going to be using a POV shot by LMG VIDS. Please go subscribe to his channel. His content is very, very well done. He has my favorite POVs from any channel that covers the Disney parks. He also has great Universal content as well. So please go subscribe. I'll link the POV right now so you can check it out without me yapping over it. But before we reach the POV, we're going to run through this queue real quick. It is very, very cute. It's definitely way better than the one in Florida. I mean, queues are queues, so I'm not going to do a play-by-play, but some highlights are the Mickey hat. It does float a few times. There's also a ghost in a mirror. Which is really cute. I love the disco Mickeys. Those are really cute. They play some catchy music, which is really fun. They also have the Mouse-Catool, which I absolutely love. I'm really nostalgic for that. That like blew my mind the first time I saw it because I had no idea it was there until I got to see it in person. So that was a really cool surprise. All the posters are really fun. There's a Mighty Ducks one earlier in the queue that I just blitzed past. The concession stand is pretty cute. A lot of people touch it, so it's like really germy. So I would not recommend touching it. And then you're going to reach the theater for the pre-show. This might be one of my favorite pre-shows of all time. The music is obviously very, very catchy. It's very well done. And then, of course, it culminates with the explosion, and then Goofy literally breaks the fourth wall. And then we get to enter the cartoon world, and that's where we enter the station. And this station is very cute. The background music is very charming. The lighting in there is very cool. The cast members actually have different costumes, like from the theater costume compared to inside the movie. So that's really, really crazy. And that's going to lead us to our train. I do like the detail of the Mickey and the wooden beam above you. I also like that the cast members wave to you. Like, that's really cute. I feel like they do it here more than any other attraction, probably because they're told to do that. This first park scene is really cute. The sun on the far right kind of gives me Small World vibes. I also love my boy Chubby above the overpass. The fountain is a really cool effect. We're going to see that later in this ride experience. And it's really well done. I did think it was interesting that this park scene is straight compared to the one in Florida, which was the original, where you kind of turn right. And then here, if you're in the front, you can see Goofy very clearly. If you're towards the back, like you're in this POV, it's going to take a second. They actually sync the audio so you don't hear him until you see him. And then here's this really cool effect where the switch track like falls over, or it just spins. Sorry, it doesn't fall over. I think it falls over in Florida. These animated figures look really well done. I was shocked when I first saw them. I'm like, wow, they look great. Because I remember being very skeptical because I hate projected faces. But in this attraction, they're done really well. In this Old West sequence, we don't have any of those projected faces on like physical sets because they're all just projected on the wall. This one's really fun. I feel like the trackless motion in this sequence is actually pretty aggressive. Like, it'll toss you around. This is one of my favorite sequences. I love the Carnival of Chaos. This balloon effect, where we see them like in their physical form, it breaks a lot, which is really bizarre. I love that the twister jumps out of the roller coaster. That's a really cool detail. They fixed it recently, but those balloons are broken all the time, and when they break, they go down forever, which is really annoying. There's so many details in this scene, I can just go on forever. Like, we just saw Donald Duck lose all his feathers. And now we're going into misfortunes with the physical tornado prop. Last time I rode this, it was broken, like it was just frozen. But I've only seen that once. This is really cool. They have wind effects in here, so it blows around. It's really an interesting visual. I was skeptical at first, but it's really well done. From this POV, you can barely see that sequence. You just have to ride this ride multiple times. This is probably my least favorite part. It's like a tilting effect, but it doesn't work that well. Like, you can just feel it pick you up and then set you down. It doesn't feel like it's actually tilting. This bubble transition is really, really well done. And now it's like a completely different scene, even though it's the same room. So it's really, really cool. There's Pluto. You can see Pluto fly above us. And then he's about to go down the drain. Oh, I love the trumpet. The squid playing the trumpet. Oh, we just missed Pluto. He went down that hole with the picnic basket. And then we're in the city. The seats actually buzz with Pete's jackhammer, which is a really cool effect. I love that. I noticed Pluto in the window for the first time not too long ago. He's right there on the right above us. Oh, we just passed him. There's Donald. That's me driving. I'm kidding. That's a joke. I don't really rage that badly. Anyway, This makes a lot of people laugh. I am awkward. I'm not a fan of the mirrors, but like I understand, like it's a dance studio. So this is really cute. It's very clever. I mean, this is like, what other ride system could do this other than the trackless ride system? And this Congo sequence is actually really, really aggressive. It'll toss you around. Like if you put your hands up, you'll totally get some laterals. So it doesn't look that crazy on screen, but I promise you, just ride this ride. It'll toss you around. This is probably my favorite sequence, or one of my favorite sequences. Like the transformation is absolutely incredible. Like if you just watch certain scenes, like you can see how the carousel is originally a bowl and the fountain was hidden behind like a drum. But it's just such a cool transformation. You aren't in there that long. Like I feel like in Florida, in the original, you're in there for longer. So that's kind of a shame. And then boom, you turn around and Goofy's back. So that's really, really cool. I love that it comes full circle. This hallway is not in the original attraction in Florida. It's just for the Disneyland version, which is kind of bizarre. I mean, it's probably just because it has a different layout. Like the show building here is much more narrow and longer compared to the one in Hollywood Studios, which is much beefier. So we just have this interesting hallway at the end. I mean, it's not that big a deal. They fill it with that cute animation that Goofy just played, where he gets crushed by some stuff. And then this is the heart of the attraction. It brings a tear to my eye. Like, I love the themes of this ride, where it's like anything that can go wrong will go wrong, because a lot of people expect perfection from Disney parks, me being one of them. So this ride just points out, like, stuff is going to go wrong and you can still have a great day. Like, it's such an emotional story, and the fact that it's the same song that you heard in the pre-show, it's just very, very well done. It's pure emotion, and I love this ride so much, dude. One thing I don't love is how they freeze right here. Like, that's kind of awkward. Like, they're not moving right now. Like, that's kind of embarrassing. Like, I wish they had an idle animation, which they do. They do have an idle animation, but it just takes a while to get started, which is really annoying. I wish it like got started like right away, because this POV didn't show it that well. But if you're paused in front of them for a few seconds, it's really, really uncomfortable. But like, that's just a nitpick. And then I love Chubby. Chubby's the best. All these eggs are gonna hatch. Yeah, so cute. So this is like the little exit distraction while you're waiting for the unload area to open up, and then you can see the fireworks go off in the background, because the train behind you is in front of Mickey and Minnie. So it's crazy that this sequence is much more compact than the original one in Florida, where you get like completely out of the way, but it's still really, really well done. And then the seats buzz when that light went off in the conductor's cabin, because like Goofy shocked himself, so he shocks us too. So that's really cute. And then you're back in the barn, and it's very, very well done. I absolutely love this attraction. This is 100% one of my favorites at the entire resort. And that is your ride experience on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Did you enjoy this video? Please let me know down below. I'm trying to figure out short form content for this channel, because right now I really don't have any. The short form content that I have been uploading has been POVs, but my POVs don't do well at all. None of you watch them, which is okay. Honestly, I'm the same way. I'd never watch POV videos. My YouTube analytics literally told me don't. It was worded very passive aggressively. It was like, don't upload these types of videos. So I'm not going to do it anymore. So we're going to try something a little different, which is why I went with this commentary video. I'm planning on trying it for a couple other attractions, specifically at Disneyland. I would love to do it for roller coasters, but like I had trouble keeping up with this ride. So imagine trying to keep up with a roller coaster. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to become a fast talker real quick. So we can give that a shot. Maybe a ride like Incredicoaster, where there's a bunch of dead spots. Like, I probably can't do a thrill ride, like a coaster at Knott's or Magic Mountain or literally anywhere. But thank you so much for watching. That was a total tangent, and I'll catch you later.